Primetime Country. We are here at CRS with Kelsey Hart. How you doing?
What's up, man?
Good to see you.
Good to see you, buddy.
So, is this your first CRS?
No. So I've came the last couple years.
Yeah.
And just done the interviews and hung out and stuff.
So, what's that experience like for maybe people that don't know?
Man, it's really cool running into a lot of people that I don't get to see a ton.
Yeah.
So catching up with a lot of artist friends and writers and stuff is super cool, and all of radio. I've spent the last 2 years touring the country, meeting all the radio folks.
Right.
Get them all in one spot. It's kind of like a big reunion.
For sure.
So
you're performing at part of CRS's Artist New Faces. Tell us about that and how excited you are.
Oh man. So I was not expecting to get the New Faces role. So that was a big surprise,
Yeah.
and I know how big of a deal it is, and just feel blessed to have the opportunity to be in that spot, man.
Awesome. So where are you from, and how'd you get into music?
Yeah. So I'm from Western Kentucky,
Okay.
a town called Muhlenberg County, and I grew up, man, singing in church, and my mom put me in talent shows and that kind of thing, and
Amazing.
I actually right out of school went to be a barber and cut hair for a good little while, and then started making the trips back and forth to Nashville writing songs.
Hey.
So
a barber to an artist.
barber, yeah, cutting hair to cutting song.
That's great. That's so good. So tell us about your album you put out, Life With You.
Yeah, so Life With You was the title track was my wife and I's first dance song, and that was we got married in 2022. The song at that point hadn't came out yet. It was still just kind of a demo that we used for the wedding, and
That's really cool.
yeah, and then we ended up cutting the song shortly after that and getting it out there, and it kind of done its thing on TikTok and had a big moment. And then we built the rest of the album kind of around that song.
That's awesome. So going into 2026, you just dropped a single in February, it looks like.
Yeah.
Tell us about that one.
Oh yeah, Anything Like You. So my wife and I just had our first little girl, and so it was one of them things. I had a write a couple months before she was here, and my buddy Adam Craig, they were about to have a baby too, and I was just like, man. Of course, he had already had one, and I was like, man, what's it like? What's she gonna be like? And he's like, well, just look at her mama. Look at her mama. And so that's kind of where that title, Anything Like You, came from. Was just looking at my wife and wondering what she was gonna be like.
So for people that maybe haven't heard your music yet, how would you describe your sound, and who are some influences of yours?
Yeah, man. So I guess a lot of people have thought, with Life With You being my first song, that's a love ballad. People kind of thought, I think, for a little bit that the ballad stuff was just kind of my lane, because
sure.
that's the song that was going. But our show's like pretty rocking.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a pretty rocking, heavy country show that and then we do got a few ballads. But man, I was a big I've always been a big fan of Blake Shelton and Brooks and Dunn. Those guys were all what I grew up listening to.
Absolutely. So then, obviously, for the rest of 2026, there's some new stuff coming out, possibly?
Oh, yeah, man. We've got, April, what'd they say, 16th, 17th, something like that.
Yeah.
We got a song coming out called Love to Be That Guy.
Let's go.
And that one's coming out next. And then we got a release schedule for the rest of the year that
That's
we're
awesome.
just really excited about this new music. So,
Yeah, fantastic. Can people check you out on the road? You got some shows lined up?
oh yeah, we got a bunch of shows, man. Coming, going to be opening for Dylan Scott in April and May, and then after that, going to be playing a ton of festival dates, and got a bunch of dates online. So,
Cool. Who is your dream collaboration?
oh man, in the last year or so, I've gotten to be a big fan of Ella Langley.
Yes.
And I think it was pretty cool to, see her up there on the New Faces list too. And I
Yeah.
thought, man, that would be awesome.
I've been asking artists all week, and you're the second guy to say that. There's some Ella fellas out there.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think she's great. I love her voice.
For sure. Well, Primetime family, you heard it first. Go check out Kelsey Hart. Go check him out on all platforms, the social media. Go check him out on the road. He's got new music coming out. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah,
Kelsey.
thank you,
Appreciate
buddy.
it.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.